Ladies and gentlemen, we have a battle against Anthony. Now this was a very old battle I had on my stream once, and I have not taken the opportunity to upload it. But not only that though, I can't upload some of my newest battles. So I'm trying to figure that out and see if I can get them uploaded to online, because I don't know, they just don't work with Citra. Or maybe this game I'm just using for Citra, I don't know. But anyways, this is the Alolan Raichu. This Pokemon's pretty cool. I used the crap out of it in Sun and Moon. I wanted to use it in Ultra Sun move to see how it will work. It's not the same. I think people just drifted away from rain and electric terrain in the metagame. But Alolan Raichu is still cool. I like this Pokemon a lot. I wish there was more Pokemon like it that abuse electric terrain. But Alolan Raichu still does it justice. I love this Pokemon. Its Z move is extremely strong. It gets Surf. I love its psychic typing in combination with electric. It's pretty damn cool. But Anthony here, this man has a pretty savage team. That now I was not sure how it's going to deal with most of these Pokemon. It kind of looks like an X and Y early meta game team, in my opinion, with the Dragonite and the and the Gengar, and the Greninja, and the Medicham. But anyways, this team looks cool. My team is pretty dope as well. We're gonna see if we can win this. This was so long ago when I had this battle. I swear. Actually, I'm pressing A. What's happening here? Oh man. But anyways, yes. This team is pretty cool. This ranked team I don't really. It was poorly made actually when I built it. The best things I have with it is probably just the. I don't know. I just wanted to test it. I just want to test Alolan Raichu in electric terrain. So. That's basically the premise of this team. But anyways, he's going to leave with his Medicham, which is standard. So that 100% means it has fake out. So what I'm actually going to do is stay in. My Coco can take it. I know he's going to fake me out. I don't know. I really wish I had a switch in or a check or a ghost type into this thing. But obviously there's a rain team. And him leaving off with this Medicham kind of has me thinking that it has Thunder Punch, which is kind of weird. You won't see a Thunder Punch Mega Medicham outside of the combination of a Tapu Koko on the team. So, like, you know, opponents will run Tapu Koko in combination with their Mega Medicham and run Thunder Punch. But if they're not running Tapu Koko on their team, then that means it will most likely won't have it. But what I'm going to do now is U-turn as he switches to his Dragonite. What I'm going to do is switch it to my Pelipper, because I know for a fact he's going to go for the Dragon Dance. It's extremely obvious. Because I'm switching to my Pelipper. He doesn't think I have anything to... he thinks I'm just allowing him to set up this Dragon Dance and just do some damage to my team. But obviously he isn't. Because a +1 Dragonite cannot outspeed my Swampert. And so I am going to do just that. And not only that though, but I know for a fact that Medicham is adamant. And if that thing is adamant, I'm also thinking this Dragonite is adamant. But I'm going to switch to my Swampert now, since he most likely is adamant, just based on what I know in this guy's team. If he's running an adamant Medicham, I'm thinking most likely he's running an adamant Dragonite. It just makes sense. But I am going to go outspeed this thing and go for the Ice Punch. So I guess my instincts were correct. He is without a doubt adamant, so I am going to kill the Dragonite, which is awesome. And then what he's going to do is switch into the Tangrowth. Now this Tangrowth is bad news, because I can sweep his team right now, right here. The problem is, though, this Tangrowth is alive. So once this thing is off the field and dead, my team, my Tapu Koko sweeps, my Alolan Raichu sweeps, my Swampert sweeps. Nothing in this Pokemon can help him at that point. So right here, he is going to go for the knockoff on my Ferrothorn. That's which is unfortunate, but it doesn't really matter. What I'm going to do is set up my Stealth Rocks, and with those Stealth Rocks, I'm going to be in a much more easier position against this dude, because this Tangrowth is going to be annoying, and so is that a couple other Pokemon he has on his team. I'm not sure what else. I guess maybe the Gengar in case it's Focus Sash. But right here I am going to go for Leech Seed as he switches into his Medicham, which is decent, good, because I I really want this thing dead. Right here, he is going to actually go for the fake out right here, which with his Mega Champ, which really caught me off guard. This was a weird, extremely weird play. Why would you fake out a potential Ferrothorn, and losing your Mega Champ? Because I had Gyro Ball right there for that moment to kill this thing with. Sorry, I just woke up. My voice is kind of deep right now, but I don't know why he did it. I'm still bewildered. But what I'm going to do now is switch it to my Pelipper. The truth is, he kind of... I'm going to switch it to my Toxic bitch. Now, oh, I see what I'm doing. What I'm doing here is scouting his move pool. I don't know if he has Ice Punch. I don't know if he has High Jump Kick. If he has a High Jump Kick and he goes for it now, I can restore probably about 15% of my HP on this turn alone. But the rain ends as I say that. So I'm only going to be able to get about 6 or 5% of my HP back. But plus Leech Seed, I guess that's about 15 actually. So I would have gotten back 25% of my HP had the rain still been up. It took nothing from that Drain Punch. Oh, so that was my goal plan. So yeah, I just want to see his move pool. I want to see what his fine type move will be, High Jump Kick or Drain Punch, or if he would have Sit and Headbutt, and now I know his entire moveset. He has Ice Punch, Drain Punch, and Sit and Headbutt, and Fake Out. So that's his move pool. And he's Adamant, so perfect. Now that I know this thing's move pool, I can play a little bit more easier against it. Every time he comes on the field, I know what he'll do. And since he tried faking out my Ferrothorn right there, I kind of know what type of player he is with that Medicham. So I'm going to be forcing him not to fake out all the time with that Medicham, giving me an opening against it, potentially. So, what I'm going to do here is actually switch it to my Swampert. I'm switching to my Koko and then double switch it to my Swampert, predicting him to, I don't know what I was predicting, honestly. But I'm going to do is switch right back into my Toxic bitch, as he is going to Power Whip me, which is going to do more damage than I actually suspected. I know I'm especially defensive with the Tentacruel, but that's crazy damage. But this Tangrowth has revealed to me that he is physical and not soul-fested. So, but essential Sludge Wave or Sludge Bomb can kill him. So what he's going to do here is switch into his Gengar, predicting that. But unfortunately for him, I went for the Scald. I mean the Toxic Spikes. And then Scald. Because I need to get these Toxic Spikes on the field. If I can poison that Tangrowth, this battle is over. So that's why that's my goal plan. I'm happy he's switching to his Gengar right here, because now that his Gengar is on the field, he can't get rid of my Toxic Spikes unless he puts this thing back on the field, and he has no Defogger. So I'm looking pretty good. What I'm going to do now is actually go for the Scald, as he does go for the Shadow Ball. I thought a Rain Boosted Scald would put this thing almost damn near death, but unfortunately this Gengar is living on. And I'm hoping to God this Gengar isn't Choice Specs based on that damage, because a non-life form Shadow Ball from a Gengar, I don't think should have even done a quarter to my Tentacruel. But right here, I am going to switch into my Ferrothorn to take the hit. Truth is, I don't need my Ferrothorn too much in this game, but I kind of do because he does have that Greninja. But he's going to Shadow Ball me. Based on the damage, I'm feeling like he's Choice Specs, without a doubt. Because my Ferrothorn was especially defensive, and I took almost half. So, what he is going to do now is switch into his Clefable. I don't know if this thing has Stealth Rocks or not. And switching against my Ferrothorn like this is kind of weird. Because with the rain up, you can't Flamethrower me. And also, I could potentially kill you. But what I'm going to do here is switch to my Tentacruel instead to get some leftovers. And a Rain Dish health boost. Because I don't know. I just really need some health on my Tentacruel, because that Gengar can probably screw me over. I do want to get 2 layers of Toxic Spikes, but unfortunately he is going to switch back into his Medicham. I really wish he, I don't know, I could get 2 layers of Toxic Spikes, but I don't want to lose momentum in this battle. So what I'm going to do is go for Scald. And that was a bit of a misplay, because he does switch into his Medicham. What I should have done was switch out into my, I'm guessing my Pelipper at that moment, because I knew he's going to Witch Pass into something like his Medicham or his Gengar. So unfortunately for me, he is going to get all his health back with this Machamp. But since I know what type of player he is with this Machamp, and he just likes to spam Fake Out without any thought, I'm just going to switch into my Ferrothorn. As he's going to take Iron Barb's damage and plus poison. If he was badly poisoned, taking more and more damage, this would be a much better situation. But he's only going to be taking a set amount of damage with that poison, which is really sucks. So he's basically burned. Essentially, he's burned. Oh crap! This is gonna take a while to kill this thing. Honestly, I didn't know how I was gonna deal with this Machamp. Yes, especially now with that Clefable and his wish passing bullshit. So what I am gonna do now, actually, if Nagel was on my team, I would smoke this. I would fucking destroy this dude's team right about now. But right here, I am gonna switch it to my toxic bitch and sack it because I don't have a choice. I just need to get this rain back up, and I don't want him getting a lot of HP back with the Drain Punch. So that is basically going to be my goal plan. If this thing didn't have Drain Punch, I swear it probably would be dead by now. Right here, I am going to switch into my Tapu Koko now, and actually go for the Dazzling Gleam. Now that was a mistake on my part. Well, I actually meant to go for Thunder, but the problem is that I didn't want to miss. Because I didn't want to miss and went for Dazzling Gleam. And since his Tangrowth isn't especially defensive, I was thinking, okay, there's probably no switches he has on his team to switch into a Dazzling Gleam. But he switches into his Clefable. And that reveals that this Clefable is specially defensive. And based on that damage, it's 100% specially defensive. So I'm up against a specially defensive Clefable, which is really annoying. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to deal with this thing now. I guess what I'm going to have to do is just switch into my Alolan Raichu, because I know for a fact he's going to Wish Pass. Because obviously he's especially defensive. He wants to see. I'm a Tapu Koko. I could probably just go in for a Thunderbolt and do more damage and put him damn near death. So he is going to Wish, being safe. And what I'm going to do is go for my Z move. I thought for a fact this Z move was going to kill this thing. And based on the electric terrain, stab, this being over base 190 something, I thought there was like, nope, no. This is essentially a Choice Specs Z move, base 190. But unfortunately, I am overestimating Alolan Raichu's special attack, because this Clefable is not going to die. It's going to live, and it's going to get most of its HP back on the next turn, which really sucks. But and he's not only that, he's gonna go for the Aroma. Now that's not too bad. I mean, most of those Pokemon that are stated are already weakened, so I don't really care. And right here, he is gonna get his wish back. If I had a Nasty Plot on my Alolan Raichu, I would have gone for it on that turn. Then I would have definitely ensured I killed something. Unfortunately, I don't have Nasty Plot, and what I'm gonna have to do is switch into my Swampert. This is basically my best chance of killing this thing, but also not. This is also a mistake because the rank isn't up for me to actually kill this Clefable. And he's gonna go for another wish, and right in here I know for a fact he's gonna go for the Moonblast, or switch into his yeah, he's gonna go for the Moonblast because the Toxic Spikes are on the field. He switches into his Tangrowth right here. Yeah, actually no, okay, I see what I was doing here. I switched into my Swampert, trying to, and because he's specially defensive, I know he's not going to want to stay in against a physical attacker. So predicting his Tangrowth to come in, I'm going to switch into my Pelipper, and now I'm faster than him. I can get a faster U-turn out before he hits me, and bait out his Tangrowth into the Toxic Spikes. So that was my goal plan. Okay, that was pretty smart. Now that I have my rain back up, I am going to basically get all the advantage against this dude. I'm hoping this guy is not Rocky Helmet. And based on wow, that U-turn did shit. But luckily he is not Rocky Helmet. I guess he's leftovers. Actually, I think he's leftovers. But right here I'm gonna switch to my Ferrothorn. I'm predicting him to go for a Pad Whip because I know for a fact he's gonna go for it, and that's not gonna do shit. He's gonna take Iron Barb's damage and Toxic Spikes. So which is great. Now I just need to do is predict what he's going to switch it to next. Because if I keep playing like this, I can win this game. But unfortunately, what he's gonna do is actually switch into his Medicham yet again, and I don't think I had made a play on that. What I think I did was oh god, please tell me I double switch. Yes, I did double switch, and I'm gonna double switch into my Tapu Koko. Now he can fake me out right here if he wants to, but be warned, he is gonna take Toxic Spike's damage to the point of almost no return. He won't be able to switch back into my even my Ferrothorn once he fakes me out. So, and I don't need my Tapu Koko too much in this game either. But unfortunately for him, I'm no fool. I'm going to switch to my Tapu Koko to switch back into my Ferrothorn, predicting him to fake me out. And what do you know, he actually goes for the fake out. This guy is just so fake out happy, he doesn't think about it twice. This is what you don't do. You need to hesitate on faking out sometimes. You just don't go for it just because you know for a fact it's going to go first and flinch your opponent and do a little bit of damage. Sure, fake out's a great move because of that, but you just don't go for it mindlessly. So, right here, he is going to switch right into his Clefable. I'm going to protect right here, as he is going to go for another Aroma. Now, that's great and all. I think what I am going to do is switch into my Swampert. I hope I do. I really hope I do. Because he can switch back into his Tangrowth right here. Oh yes, I do. Perfect. So I'm going to switch to my Swampert. I have enough turns of rain up to do some major damage or something. But right here, I'm going to make a mistake. I did not need to do this, but I did it, and I kind of screwed myself. So what I'm going to do here is go straight for the Waterfall after he Aromas. No, that's what I should have went for the Waterfall, but what I did instead, I think I went for Ice Punch. I'm not sure, because he's going to protect burning turns off of my rain, but right here I am going to Ice Punch. And what I'm going to do now is stay in and go for Ice Punch again, predicting him to go for switching to his Tangrowth. That was a bad move. I should have just clicked Waterfall. I had no reason to predict, because he can't play this game forever. He's switching his Tangrowth into Stealth Rocks. He's switching into Poison. He can't be switching in and out like this. Right here, I am going to go for the Focus Punch with my Swampert. Now, this was funny. Right here, man, had I just Waterfall this Clefable, it would have been basically dead. I don't think especially defensive Clefable can live a rain boosted Waterfall from a Mega Swampert. Adamant too. So I made a mistake there going for the Focus Punch. He is going to stay in right here and just go for the Protect. So what I'm going to do is switch it to my Pelipper to take it. Switch it to my Pelipper and to get the rain back up. Oh man, this kind of feels like I don't have my Jump Rock on my Pelipper at all. These rain turns don't stay up a lot. But right here, he is going to switch to his Gengar. Now this was a mistake. No, that was a good play, I think. Kinda. Not really. Because he did Witch Pass into his Gengar, which didn't make any sense to me at all. I didn't get it at all. If had I attacked it, this Gengar would have been dead, and he would have wasted his Witch Pass. So it didn't make any sense to me. But right here, I'm going to switch into my Swampert in case he has Thunderbolt or Sludge Bomb. But he's going to go for the obvious Shadow Ball, which is good. It's going to do almost half to me and get a special defense drop. So he definitely did major damage to me. But what I'm going to do here is go for the Waterfall. And now I'm kind of fucked. He got his Toxic Spikes off the field. Had I just been playing obviously at that point, I would have been in a better position in this game. Because right here, I'm going for Ice Punches, predicting his Tangrowth to come in. And that's my downfall. Because I'm predicting his Tangrowth to come in, he's catching me. Right here, he just stays in with his Greninja, allowing me to die. This is why I don't get. Because him staying in with all his Pokemon against my Swampert just equals a death. Because without his Tangrowth, something dies always. So that's why I'm predicting his Tangrowth to come in. Because had he switched it in to my Swampert as I Focus Punch or Ice Punched, as I tried predicting against this Clefable switching out, I would have 2 KO'd the Tangrowth, thanks to the Stealth Rocks and Poison damage in combination. So I was trying to make the best play, and had he done so, I would have won this battle a lot more easier. But he is just staying in, being I don't know. Because when this battle was happening, I thought he was being smart, but now that I'm looking at him better, I don't know what he's doing. He's potentially trying to lose Pokemon right now, and I don't get it. Because he loses Clefable, he loses any chance of winning. And switching to the Gengar like that recklessly was just an other misplay. But right now he's stalling at my rain, and I'm being over-predictive. So now I'm just gonna stop doing this. I'm just going to attack everything in front of me. But what he is going to do now is switch right back into his Tangrowth. He's trying to stall at my rain. Good play on his part. He's now starting to stall at my rain and switch into his Tangrowth against my Swampert. When before it didn't make any sense. But actually it does make sense. Because his Tangrowth was taking Stealth Rock's poison damage. He didn't want to switch it into a powerful Pokemon. So now it makes more sense why he didn't switch into a Swampert against me. So going straight for the Waterfall. And I'm predicting it now. On the first, oh my god, when I first switched into my Swampert against his Clefable, I should have just went for the obvious Waterfall, because it didn't matter if he switched into his Tangrowth, it would have just died. Right here, him stalling at my rain just equaled his Clefable's death. I don't know why he was double switching back and forth when all he needed to do was just stay in with his Tangrowth against me. But I am gonna stay in twice with my Swampert and go for Ice Punches, as he is going to predict himself, because he did double switch from his Tangrowth into his Clefable. He didn't need to do that, obviously, but he did so because he was trying to predict me to switch into something else, like my I don't know what he was predicting, but I'm going to catch him. Right here, I'm going to sack my Ferrothorn. At this point, I still can't win. I don't know how I'm going to win. I just need some miracle, because I fucked myself over. This Gengar should be dead, but unfortunately it isn't. What I am going to do here is switch to my Pelipper. This thing is choice specs and it's pretty annoying to deal with. But I'm going to switch to my Pelipper, and I think I'm going to allow it to die. Because I don't have a choice. This is my only chance of winning. I need to win with the last amounts of turn that I have in this game. So, he's going to kill me. I'm going to switch it to my Tapu Koko. And I'm going to start spamming Thunder. And no, he's not Choice Scarf with this Gengar, obviously. So, and once I hit a Thunder right here, something dies. Even his whatchamacallit, his Tangrowth. So what I'm gonna do here is just go for the Thunder, kill this Gengar, which should have been dead a long time ago had I not over predicted. And what he's gonna do now is switch right into his Machamp. Without my Ferrothorn, this thing just kills something. But I'm going to do is allow him to kill me. And what I'm going to do is switch into my Swampert after this, I think. This is really difficult. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I mean, this is really a difficult position I'm in. All because I kept over-predicting. When I should have just played obviously. When I knew I had this battle in the bag. But he's going to try and bring it back. Good. But unfortunately for him, I am going to kill this Machamp. He does not switch out, which is annoying. His Tangrowth is at max HP, so had he switched into it, that would have been really cool. But I'm going to have this thing out on the field. Since it's physically defensive, there's not much I can do to it. But I'm going to Ice Punch it. And that's going to do absolutely nothing. Oh my god. Only does half to it. Shit. And he's going to Power Whip me. So, my Mega Swampert is down. Oh man, damn it. Why did I keep over predicting, man? But anyways, I'm gonna switch into my Alolan Raichu. And my best play is to basically go for a Psychic. And hope to God I can kill him one hit. And, well, you know, I kill him one hit because he's not Assault Vest, which is great. And that's gonna be the game. That sounded a little anticlimactic. I'm sorry about that. I just woke up. So that's the game. Pretty cool, pretty interesting. I kept over predicting, and that's another thing. Let this be a reminder and lesson. Do not over predict in a safe position. If you're in a safe position, then just go for the obvious, because your opponent can't do anything or capitalize against you on that play. And you don't know what they're gonna do. Like this guy, for example. Staying in against my Mega Swampert in the rain with a specially defensive Clefable. So I don't know what that was about, but I still somehow won this game. thanks to Alolan Raichu. So thank you guys for watching. I will have some more battles if I can. I'll probably have some guest narrators. I hope you guys could hear me well in this video, because oh jeez, I'm just fucking tired. Anyways, peace.